So I will do cut copy paste of a lot of prompts here. So we will create each slide, each content for that, and then you will reduce the content according to the slides. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's start. So lean canvas to pitch deck mapping. So what are the things that we saw in the lean canvas was starting with the problem, right? And then the customer segment where we say ki, the target market, we say who will buy my products, right? Then we talk about unique value proposition. That is also the solution, like the value that you're going to give them. Next, you talk about the solution. That is the product. What is that you're selling? Okay. The value that you sell through is the product or the solution. Then channels, we say ki how are you delivering the value, the solution to the customer segment. So how do you reach out to them? The channels. The channels are what? The go-to market. How do you reach out to the market, right? And then we saw revenue streams. That is, how do you make money? That is the business model, right? Then the third last thing that we saw was cost structure, financials. How are you spending the money to build the product? How are you spending the money to acquire your customers? And how are you spending money to build relationship with your customers, right? And then second last was key metrics, that is traction. On what basis do you track your progress? That was key metrics. And last, unfair advantage. That is why you. Okay, why a customer should choose you and what competitive edge do you have? Okay, like why a competitor cannot copy you is what is unfair advantage. So always remember unique value proposition and unfair advantage. They look same, but they are different. Unique value proposition is out of 10 products, they only buy your product. What is there? The uniqueness in your product that you provide to your customer. That is unique value proposition. Unfair advantage is I am making a product and why somebody cannot copy my product? Why they cannot build the product that I'm making is unfair advantage. Okay, so let's start.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hanji, Ashna, did you say something?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is it necessary that every product or every project should have this uniqueness that no one can copy?
I'll tell you what. Okay, so imagine मैं कोई कपड़े का दुकान खोल रही हूँ. Okay, so opening a new apparel store is not something unique. Okay, but now imagine I am settling to Kashmir. Example, okay, I'm settling to Kashmir, and these people do not have access to silk cloths from Kanjivaram or Banaras silk. They do not have access to. To that locality, my store will be unique. Are you getting that?
Yes, ma'am. मतलब place locality that will be unique to my thing.
So uniqueness has to be in a community. It has to be in a locality that people do not have access to. You know, there was
Okay,
a
ma'am.
story by one of our female entrepreneurs long back where, she was from northeastern country and she saw that all undergarments that they used to buy was all imported. Okay, they all were imported either, from nearby regions, from China, from, they had to travel a lot to import all this. And she started a small, from a small problem, she said, ki, I will start producing it. From that production, now she's earning in lakhs per month. So that is a story. Like, making an undergarment is not something very new. But for that community, for that particular region, the access was limited. So she started her something new. So that became a huge hit, right?
Okay, ma'am. Thank
है
you.
ना? लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आप इंडिया में योगा क्लासेस स्टार्ट करोगे वो कोई यूनिक बात नहीं होगा. We have Thabit, we have so many yoga instructors online. We have influencer marketing who are making videos and contents, and people are following it, right? But imagine I go to a country like Dubai, or I go to a country like Europe, and I start my yoga business there. People will love to do that because not a lot of people know that. A lot of people they do it, but getting access to what actually a person can bring from another country and doing there is something new for that particular region. है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? So innovation, so selling something at the right place is very important. That's why we spoke about the target market. The target market, if I say, if I'm making a lipstick and I'm making it for women, obviously, so my target market has to be ladies. But what if you know, I go to, I find out a customer segment that is very unique and they will actually buy my product. Instead of targeting the entire women community, I segment them saying ki I will concentrate only on people who are less than 35 years old, who are keen to buy it. And also they will use new brands. So usually people who are about 30 or 35-year old, they are very, comfortable with one brand or two brands, which has the name, which has, the brand value. They will not try something new out of their comfort zone, right? But youngsters who are in, 15 to 30 age, they will try new things. So my customer segmentation has to be based on what solution am I bringing in. Like I remember Navya said that they are planning to make manure out of waste, right? I remember that. It's not something new, but if they concentrate on a community where there it is not there, or the process that takes very little time, or the manure is super rich than other manure, that needs to be quantifiable. So target market and creating your product a uniqueness, that is very important. Okay, so Bhumika says, ma'am, from my team, me and another person have only joined. Both don't have a laptop. The others who have a laptop haven't joined yet. So what to do? Okay, so Bhumika, you can access ChatGPT on phone, right? Bhumika.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? So what I will tell you is you can access on phone also. Just download ChatGPT and keep it ready. Okay. So I will cut, copy, paste the prompt here. You will have to do that. Okay. So let's start. So starting with the problem, what pain is your customer facing? So anything that is in the square bracket, you need to enter it. Okay. So you have to say, I am building a startup in dash industry. Okay. You have to tell what kind of industry, like apparel industry, footwear industry, agri industry, any industry. Okay. For this particular customer, you have to tell what kind of customer are you planning to type of customer you are planning to target. Okay, all you have to do
Ma'am,
is that. Hanji, please tell me. Okay,
our like the customers we are trying to reach out to are the parents, like of young children that have started school recently or that were going to preschool and all.
okay,
And like our product is like when children are small, they tend to break more lunch boxes, and like they usually break 3 to 4 lunch boxes in a year. And one like parents want to buy them a good quality lunchbox that can last up to half a year or so, but in the end it only lasts for a small period of time and they have to repeat the process again, like searching the web for like the best quality that can last longer. And like so it the quality matters because they don't want any like plastic, what do we call it, entering the food. So
Yes.
we've designed a reusable lunchbox, but it is like um the plastic takeout boxes that we get on like when we have to take out like on Swiggy and all, but like it is like a feastable, but we do not give the food content. So it can last up to 3 days in good condition or more, but our recommended is like it lasts 3 days max. And to the person, like uh, to the customer, no, sorry, to the consumer, it will cost about 15 rupees, and to our customer, 10 rupees. And the raw material used to make it is 3 rupees. So we are benefiting about 7 rupees on each lunch box, and we are renting two machines at the price of 30,000 that can produce these type of lunch boxes. And it requires a mold, a specific mold that will be given by the rent company because we want some benefits. And so it will produce around 40,000 lunch boxes in a month. And if we sell all, then the total cost minus the profit will be around 92,000.
Okay. Kanch, I will have to come in between. So, my question is, uh, how many parents do you see buying, lunch, very often?
Sorry, ma'am,
Uh,
I didn't get what you said. Like lunch boxes
what
or
is it?
lunch?
The lunchbox, like, how often do you see parents buying it, and what is the cost of, each lunchbox that you feel the range of,
Ma'am, so like the parents
I
buy
think I
about.
think Kanch, so after creating the pitch deck, we'll be able to come to one by one. We will give 10 minutes each today. So we have around how many? I think 5 minutes each for each team. We have maximum of 7 to 8 teams today. So we will be able to do that. Can you give us some time? We will finish this and then we get back to you. We start with Kanch, okay?
So
Okay, we start with the session today. Let's finish this. Let others also build their pitch deck because Kanch, whatever you're saying is a script. I want you to build a presentation also so that you have a robust document that talks about your business plan also. Okay?
ma'am, so the problem right now is that uh, I and Chinmay are building this project, and the other two members, that is Adya Khurana and Dipnoor Kaur, they are not participating in any of this. First, Adya was responding, but now they both are just.
I think we will get back to each team's challenges individually, Kanch.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am. Okay,
Because
ma'am.
I think
No problem.
this is a common problem that all teams are facing. So let's go back to the session. Let's finish everyone preparing their pitch deck, and then we will get back to each team one by one. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share some prompts. So first thing we start with is the problem, right? I'll give you 2 minutes. You have to frame this. So you have to say, I am building a startup in dash industry. It is apparel. In conscious cases, it can be, a tiffin box industry or a manufacturing industry for these customers, for parents, for farmers, or for apartment residents. So things like that. Whom are you targeting? So you have to ask them, list the top five problems this customer faces every day and also rank them by severity. Okay. And then we tell them, explain why current solutions fail. Okay. I'm going to cut, copy, paste this thing, and you have to give me the answers. You can share the answers in the chat box also. Okay, let's come. So the first prompt for today is this. Cut, copy, paste this. I want you to start a new chat on ChatGPT. Do not use the older chats. Let's have a new chat on ChatGPT and then cut, copy, paste this prompt. Okay. So, has it spoken about the top five problems? So,
Yes, ma'am.
remember in the square bracket, you are supposed to put your own industry that you're targeting
Yes,
and
ma'am.
your own target customer. So, what are the answers that you're getting? Please put it in the chat box. We will be able to look at that. Okay, by Payal, it is school students and teenagers. So you are gonna talk about the career skills, right? Teach um, practical life. Is it about coaching or skilling? Learning things
It's
that
about
don't skilling.
skills,
Okay.
actually.
Basic personal finance, no clear career direction, lack of practical experience, poor time management. So these are the top five you're getting. Okay. Okay. Rank problem severity, Anmol says fear of personal data being stolen from old devices. No easy way to dispose of old electronics responsibly. Low or unfair value for old devices. Confusing backup and data transfer process. No trusted doorstep service for IT hardware support. Okay. Why people value privacy and security more than ever. Okay, so you working on e-waste management?
Yeah, ma'am. Me and my team are working on e-waste management, collection, and data management because citizens people face a lot of problem in data management, and personally, I have the experience.
Okay. I am actually keen to know how are you going to do that. We will get back to that. Parth says components unavailable when needed, projects stop completely because one resistor or sensor, yes. Deadlines get missed, local stores have limited inventory. Okay. Students don't know which component to buy, correct? It's very hard. Testing of components is also a problem. Components fail due to wiring mistakes. Very, very true. Tutorials are fragmented. Learning is disconnected. Okay, project building is expensive and repetitive. Okay. Kits include many unwanted items. Individual components have high shipping costs. Okay. Mazim says not knowing what and how to study, doubt solving delays, exam stress and anxiety, poor revision and time management, lack of personalized practice. Okay. An AI platform for both students could provide personalized study plans based on exam dates. Okay. Perfect. Chinmaya says tiffin box wala. I think Kanj and Chinmaya together. So lunchbox breaks or cracks when dropped. Children frequently drop their lunch boxes. Microplastic contamination, food leaks in school bags. Food becomes cold before lunchtime. So lunchboxes are heavy and difficult to carry. Lack of trust. Sunny says lack of trust in property quality. Finding a suitable home quickly. Okay. Amenities for work and comfort. Okay. Trust Nest industry. Okay, I'm going to copy paste a prompt. I'm going to type a prompt actually. This was not included, but looking at your problem statements, I want to understand this. Okay. Prompt with the problem. Hi. Please summarize the and explain solutions for this. Okay. I have given the second prompt in the group. I would like you to cut, copy, paste this and give me some answers because I see a lot of people have a different, different areas of problem solving. I want you to actually check what are the existing competitors doing, existing solutions that are creating issues, right? So we need to know what is available in the market. So do that. Okay, we have some interesting answers that I see. Okay. Urban professionals, families, remote workers struggle to find trustworthy, right? So you have, see, exactly they tell you vacation rental platforms, Airbnb, and other things. And they also tell you travel agents, local travel agents that come into picture, direct bookings through property owners' websites. Yes, very little, but yes, people do that. So one of the reasons are they. Who is this? Which one?
Ma'am,
Sanvi.
I'm Sanvi.
Yes. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Sani, tell me why people go through Airbnb or, platforms like, Airbnb or Make My Trip or, a lot of other platforms like this. Why do they go only through them?
Ma'am, because they not only want a hotel room, like they want an entire house when they're traveling, so that probably they can cook for themselves because the Airbnb is like like places like these, the vacation homes. They offer kitchens as well as a wide area for living, so it feels
Exactly like
exactly
how
living.
Airbnb works out, right? So they don't have to buy the property, they can just rent it out, right?
Ma'am, however, there is a problem in that because the host, I have seen a lot of news and I've researched on this. Many people have faced this problem that they're not able to find the right property listing, and they cannot, like, Airbnb verifies hosts like very generally, and like they do not have the police verification or the proper verification of the host, so they do not feel safety. For example, if it is a family, a person would not like book an Airbnb without a proper safety check of the host. So that's what we're working on. That's what a solution offers.
Okay, perfect. But so we will get back to the conversations because there are a few things that I disagree with. It can be my personal opinion also, but let's discuss on that, okay? So Anmol says they have Kabadi Wala, they have uh, store old devices at home, throw devices in household waste, visit brand authorized service centers, okay? Erase data themselves using factory reset, okay. Atharva says school diaries, Google Calendar, Notion, Pomodoro timers, study planners, tuition classes, career counseling, school counselors. Okay, ठीक है. Taisha says the existing solutions are school notice boards and teachers, WhatsApp groups, Instagrams, NGO websites, LinkedIn, friends, and word of mouth. So, what is the problem? Students struggle to find trusted, relevant, and meaningful volunteering opportunities because information is scattered across multiple platforms and making the process time consuming and unreliable. Okay, take care. And Payal says skill learning platform के लिए the existing solutions are online learning platforms, YouTube tutorials, school and college workshops, offline coach. Okay. Vriddhi says existing solutions for municipal waste collection is okay. Municipal waste collection, home composting bins, private composting services, organic manure supplies, awareness campaigns on these. So, Vriddhi, I think you have to. This is you only, right? Yeah. So, Vriddhi, I
Yes,
think
yes, ma'am.
you have to define it more apt because I don't think so. The solution that you want to bring in is reflected here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It
Ma'am, we
is
actually, it has also given a problem statement which has the main problem we have given related to methane emissions and the affordability and high quality organic manure, fragmented supply chains and all.
so
So
it
that
has given
problem
the right
statement.
problem statement, okay? But I think the existing solutions, it's not giving it properly.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So,
I
ma'am, should I
uh
re?
regenerate it.
But yes, I think put the problem statement again and say ki, what are the existing solutions that who are your target customers, Vriddhi?
Ma'am, our targeted customers were daily users who cannot separate, who separate waste and who produce a big amount of waste which can be created into manure, organic waste.
So now, Vriddhi, that you're saying is a very common generic customer segment. That is why it is giving you a real, really fragmented replies.
So,
You're
ma'am,
supposed to
should I give it the customer persona instead of the summary of our?
not itna, but segmentation you can do, a little bit like, जैसे मैं होती तो मैं बोलती कि apartment uses because not everybody knows what is
So,
waste
ma'am, like
management.
I have given the prompt: urban household and retailers throw away tons of organic kitchen waste into mixed landfills, driving up toxic methane emissions. Meanwhile, local farmers and home gardeners struggle to find high quality, affordable organic manure, creating a massive market mismatch. Sustainability
But
waste.
वृद्धि when you say urban residents, urban में तो बहुत सारे लोग रहते हैं. If you
Yes,
good,
ma'am.
if you talk about Delhi also, you can see a lot of people in different sectors, in different living style. Like अगर आप जाओगे, example रामप्रस्थ green, uh, if you know it, Ramprasad
Yes,
Greens
ma'am. Yes,
people,
ma'am.
yeah, वो अलग life जीते हैं. If you go to places like DDA Flats के Dilshad Garden, या Vaishali, a lot of places where DDA flats are there, those people live very differently, है ना? So
Yes, ma'am.
जैसे कि अपार्टमेंट्स का अपना एक रूल होता है कि यहीं पे कूड़ा
No,
डालना
ma'am.
है, ऐसे ही
Actually, I myself, I live in a society. So my society has like, if we have to like, there's a housekeeping person coming to collect garbage every day, and we have to segregate. Otherwise, they will not take the garbage.
exactly. So they have specific rules. See,
Yes, ma'am.
they maintain a discipline that it has to be like this.
So, ma'am, we
Otherwise,
have actually thought, like, for example, my society, myself, would be giving up that segregated waste somewhere. That
yeah,
segregated waste would be going somewhere. So our team can tie up with societies, communities like this, and take that waste and create up manure and farmer materials and all from that waste, which can also reduce the methane emissions, the prices of high manure,
okay,
and after getting like these standardized testing and certifications, we can go through that.
okay. We will come back to that. But one thing that I think what you have to do is define what kind of customer that you're targeting. Because I don't think so. People living in, first thing,
Society.
when you talk about waste management, people should be aware of waste management. That's a huge issue. People do not, people aren't aware of that, है ना? तो वही आपको ये सब सर्व कर पाएंगे या
Mhm.
मेन्योर के लिए वेस्ट दे पाएंगे only when they know about waste management. So I think you have to concentrate on those people. And where will you find those people? You have to mention them here.
Now,
Segment,
we
just segment. You
cannot
don't have.
find individual people, we have to find societies,
Exactly.
communities.
So you have to say residents of society, not just urban. Urban में तो दिल्ली में बहुत सारे लोग रहते हैं,
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? People who live in places like Simapuri, or people who live in places like Shahadra. You cannot. It's very hard to see a
But
waste
ma'am, we can
management system.
also do it as in a community. For example, there is a lane in Sector 23 in Gurugram, for example. So that, like, people of that lane could join together and create a community and collect their waste instead of giving that to the municipal corporation, which is charging them. I guess they charge 100 rupees a month for collecting garbage.
Ah,
We are
okay.
paying them instead to take that waste. So that would be more beneficial to them.
So, Vidhi, I think that is a brainstorming thing that you need to do with your team कि क्या और कर सकते हैं करने के लिए तो बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं but when we talk about business it has to give you money so in that case what is the efficient way that you incur less cost but earn more is our objective here okay so I want you to go back
Yes,
put a prompt there saying कि this is my customer segment and give me the existing solutions that they do okay.
ma'am, I have regenerated already. I can tell you, it's given society waste collection, home composition bins, society level composition units, municipal waste collection, and private waste collection services.
Okay.
And it's explained the limitations of the problem
So,
solutionist.
so I will tell you what my issue is with service system. A service completely depends on the procedure that you make and also the people who handle it. It is
So,
completely dip
ma'am, you're saying that our idea is not that much clear and we're not concentrated on one topic, right?
नहीं नहीं अगर आप ये implement करोगे कल in
Yes,
your
ma'am.
society, will you be able to earn money? Is my question. At least not on the first day, not on the first month, not
Not
on the
on the
first year.
first day, obviously, ma'am.
नहीं
But
not even in
when,
the first year I will tell you but अगर next साल तक अगर आप continue करोगे will you be able to do that what are
नहीं
the
मैम,
challenges that you
मैम कुछ तो रेवेन्यू जनरेट होगा ना जब हम सेलिंग स्टार्ट करेंगे तो. Like
okay
I tell you the normal prices of vermicompost. Let me search on Google average prices.
but रिद्धि आप तो ये collect करके उसका manure बना के बेचने वाले हो right
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, the average prices of vermicompost in Gurugram.
I think we will come back to those slides so just take a break
So,
we
ma'am,
will
it's actually 100 to 500 per kilogram. And if we do the production, it is only costing us 5 rupees to 40 rupees per kilogram. And even if we collect the garbage from our own society, so that would not be paid for us. We
okay
don't have to give anything to them. We're just collecting waste. As for example, the municipal corporation is charging a minimum amount to collect garbage from your house. We cannot charge them collect that for free. And then if we produce the manure and the vermicompost, like max to max, I think it takes 30 rupees per kilogram, and then we can sell it to 180 or 100 rupees per kilogram, because I myself,
okay
my father and my mother do home.
I think, Rudy, we will talk about this in later slides also about the cost incurred and how do we go forward about the business model. Now, though, we are just talking about the existing solutions. It's going to be only the first block of business lean Canva model that we are talking about, and also
Yes, ma'am.
the existing solutions, right? So let's go forward, okay? So Yashika says Airbnb, Oyo, Agoda, and these are the current solutions. Existing solutions for Payal is schools focus primarily on academic coaching institutes, YouTube, and free content. Okay. For Chinmay, existing solutions are plastic lunch boxes, stainless steel lunch boxes, glass lunch boxes, okay, silicone coated lunch boxes. Okay, ठीक है. सो आपका यूएसपी भी मिल गया ओके गुड सो एटलीस्ट नाउ यू नो कि जो आप प्रॉब्लम पे काम कर रहे हो एग्जिस्टिंग सॉल्यूशंस क्या है नाउ आवर टारगेट हैज टू बी ये एग्जिस्टिंग सॉल्यूशन से आप कैसे बेहतर बना रहे हो अपना सॉल्यूशन राइट लेट अस गो टू द नेक्स्ट प्रॉम्प्ट
Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ जी
Ma'am, actually, what happened is the lunchbox one. Um, Chinmay and I am discussing, different ideas. So, like right now, when I gave the idea, because I had given it before also, so he also has an idea in his mind, and I also had that idea. It's a good idea, but I think that it would not be so profitable, and that when the company is in profit, then we can introduce this idea. Because the idea that he has proposed right now is that a bamboo lunchbox that is made up of bamboo waste, whatever, it was his idea, so I don't know much. And with the steel box inside the bamboo, I think so. Like, I was just saying that it would take many machines to do the job, and we
So,
would
Karan, as
only
I
be.
told, I told Vriddhi also, this is a brainstorming that you need to do with your team and come back to me saying that this is what I feel and this is the decision collectively we have made. Then we brainstorm on that. Okay. So just discuss with Chinmay and come back to me later. Okay. So I think let's finish pitch deck presentation first because just just have see, the teamwork happens only when you talk to your team members and to support each one's comments, you have to have, uh, a base, a reasons why a person is giving this idea, how do you justify it, and then mutually you agree upon something, and then collectively you give me the problem statement. ठीक है? I think it's a teamwork that you need to do right now, Kanch and Chinmay. You have to sit and tell us कि अगर आप bamboo लेके आना चाहते हो, bamboo के क्या limitations है? You have to actually think about that also. When it is a service-based company, it's very easy. हम test कर लेंगे, नहीं चला तो नहीं चला, ऐसे हो जाएगा. But when it comes to a product, it cannot be a waterfall innovation that we saw in the first class itself, right? Product will take a huge amount to develop and also to test it, and to buy the product you will have to do extra work over there, right? अगर आप कोई material use कर रहे हो, you should know completely what is the composition, what is the decomposition of that material, इसमें क्या क्या bacteria लग सकते हैं, and how easily is it available, where is the market, what is the price, right? What is the source, where is it being grown, right? So when you talk about bamboo, you have to know about that also. Lot of features also you need to know the specifications कि heat resistant है क्या, and then उसके बाद इसके content जो भी इसकी composition है, does it get involved with the food and lot of things. So it's a very ongoing process of product based company that you're talking about, but you need to discuss with your team. You have to assign कि चिन्मय आप बैम्बू के बारे में पढ़िए, I will learn about this, then let's come back together after 3 hours and we will discuss about this. So this is a collective assignment that you need to do with your team. ठीक है? So
Excuse me,
Mazin,
ma'am.
yes, so Mazin has given what's okay, so for the board exam students that you were doing an AI based platform. So the current solutions are schools and coaching institutes give them give them the same plan to everyone instead of personalized study guidance. True that. Teachers aren't always available. Most solutions focus only on academics and ignore mental well-being. Timetable apps require manual planning and don't adapt when students fall behind. Mock tests, yes, that is very true. I think these are some things that I have also faced a lot. So when a teacher teaches in the class, it's a very, it's a common class for the entire section, and if a student is able to grab it very fast, and there are few students who take time and few students who do not get at all, the approach is very uniform, it's a singular uniform. I know that. But I think an application like this, what Mazin is talking about, can be a very good, intervention. So we can talk about it. Mazin, do you have a team, Mazin?
Yes, ma'am, I do have a team, but two of them are currently out of station.
अच्छा, ठीक है, कोई नहीं.
They are also not responding. So, ma'am, I had a doubt.
हाँ
Uh,
जी.
I think I think sir has sent a Google Drive link in the group. So, do we have to upload our final presentations on it or something else?
So the final presentation that you make, you can submit it over there.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
ठीक है? Okay. So
Excuse me,
let's.
ma'am.
हाँ जी.
Ma'am, are we restricted to only a presentation or can we make a website or an app also?
You can do that. So if you remember uh, the presentation that I showed you on the pet care, I also gave a demo slide where I had taken screenshots from my website and I have put it there. So it's always good to show your website also there, saying कि these are the features that I have already inbuilt in them. है ना?
Okay, ma'am.
Let's go to the presentation now. Okay, so the next is talking now that you know your problem statement and your existing solutions that are available. I want you to now tell who exactly has this problem. Okay, so this is a prompt that you have to say: define my ideal customer profile for a startup solving the problem that you have already discussed, right? The one clear problem statement, you have to paste it here. And you have to say include age, profession, income, geography, buying behavior, daily challenges, early adopters. So now this will tell the persona that you have built are same or it also has some different opinion. And based on this, you can actually say कि नहीं मेरा जो opinion था वो ठीक था. So do not use ChatGPT as your Bible. Okay, ChatGPT will give you opinions. Then you have to go and reiterate on your prompts or ask it, can it be better this way? Or whatever is available in the Google, in the internet era, that is what ChatGPT compiles and gives you. That's the API behind it, right? So ChatGPT can also think based on whatever command that you have given, how you have trained it. I know ChatGPT talks best with me because over these years, I have trained it the way I want my answers to be. Any proposal writing, any business model that I need, it will give me the way I want. Exactly, right? So I want you to talk to it as though it's your advisory. Okay? So you have to say, I will cut, copy, paste this prompt, and I want you to tell me what does it give you. Okay?
So, ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
Ma'am, so like right now, do you guiding us with the internships and all?
Yes.
Like one day when we start our own brand. So, where do you find these prompts from?
So, Vriddhi, I have an experience of 9 years. So I have this prompt because I asked
Yes, now
myself and I
I
asked
know
my team.
you have a prompt. I know that you can give us the
So
prompt,
these
but
prompts
like
are
suppose I'm
something that I know what to ask my team. So
yes, ma'am.
imagine I told you this is ChatGPT I use as an advisor, not as my final proposal or final business
Yes,
model.
ma'am.
है ना? तो मैं चैट जीपीटी से जो भी पूछती हूँ that gives me answer. I already have some ideology. Based on that only it refines. ठीक है? So uh, if you in the future you have
Yes, ma'am.
any business model that you want to carry, not just on the waste management Vritti, but anything else, like last
Yes, ma'am.
internship also there was this one student team that they presented to a global level pitch presentation. So they also reached out to me after so many months of the presentation. I think 3 to 4 months back, they reached out to us. Arun connected me, RiarPro. So we were able to help the student team for the presentation. I think you can reach out to me anytime later this.
Sure. But now I really wanted to ask, for example, if being an independent entrepreneur or like I'm not working out in India, I'm working out outside. So how do I find out these prompts, or will I be that much mature at that time that I can create my own prompts at that time?
So, Vritti, prompts are basic English questions that you're asking, even
Yes,
Hindi
ma'am.
questions you can ask. So, these are just questions that you have to just think about it. Agar main kuch, so that is why, when we do, offline programs for students, like,
Yes, ma'am.
business model, Canva hackathon and all, we actually tell them ki we give you 100 rupees and make this as 200 rupees in next 2, 3 days. And you have to tell me ki kaise kiya. It's crazy activity that they do. That is
Yes,
something called
ma'am.
as $1 venture we used to do in
Yes, ma'am.
college also. So,
I know about that. Yeah.
yeah. So, one of the best things I'll tell you, हमने ये रखा था कि हमारे कॉलेज में जो भी स्टूडेंट्स थे, they will not go outside. They have to do something inside the campus. So,
Okay.
one of the basic things that one student did was a printing service. Okay, so मान लो आपको क्लास में कुछ भी प्रेजेंट करना है या कुछ भी आपको सबमिट करना है, सो वी यूज्ड टू हैव अ बिग कॉलेज, राइट? सो अ वेरी बिग कॉलेज. सो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स एक ने स्टार्ट किया कि इफ यू नीड एनी प्रिंट, यू मैसेज मी ऑन व्हाट्सएप एंड यू विल गेट इट इन नेक्स्ट 10 मिनट्स और 15 मिनट्स मैक्सिमम. एंड वो
Yes.
जल्दी भाग के वो लेके जाते थे एंड करते थे. ऑल दे हैड टू डू वाज व्हाट? जस्ट सर्विस.
And ma'am,
एक
that
रुपए
time like everybody would be working in the premises, so they would be having a lot of printouts and they would be earning a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I'm telling you. And I will tell you one of the best business models I saw with my students was, um, so with this he started. We were engineering students, okay? So we
Yes,
had
ma'am.
lab coats and other things, and usually these people, no, they will forget bringing lab coats, and without
Yes, ma'am.
lab coats, you're not allowed to enter inside. Lab coat
Yes, ma'am.
and the shoes that you have to wear and all. So a student started. He had 10 lab coats, and he started renting it out, and he earned so much. He
Yes, ma'am.
earned actually so much, and he did not even buy the lab coats. He just got it from his senior, three or four, and the other available lab coats that they were not using, they used to rent it out.
Okay.
Amazing business model he had,
Nice
and he
idea.
actually earned a lot.
We can even start that in real life. I mean, I can
Yeah,
start
we
that in
can.
my own school.
So just give me 1 minute. I'm receiving.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. So I'm just happy that you guys get excited with all these small business ideas that my students used to do. But these are something very creative that you can think about. तो हमारा ऐसे भी होता था. We used to do potluck, okay? So for different events in the college, one of my Gujarati friend, so we were in Chennai. So my Gujarati friend used to make dhoklas in numbers, and he used to bring it, and we used to sell it in college. Simply sell the dhoklas. That's it. और हमें भी बेचना नहीं होगा. We had to just give it to the canteen that we had, and we would say कि आप 5 रुपए में बेच लो, हमें 4 रुपए का प्राइस दे दो या 3 रुपए का प्राइस दे दो. That's it. So some things that you can create, and it's good also. So you can think about some crazy ideas also. You don't have to do always a rocket science in earning money. It can be simple models also. But the only thing is, when you start something, you have to do it and also continue doing it. You can't say one day कि यार मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, मैं नहीं करूँगा. Why you're not doing it? What are the barriers? You have to sit and solve it. ठीक है? Okay, so we have some answers.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Ashna, please.
Ma'am, I do have an idea in my mind, but it is not related something with the internship or thing. But I do have it by myself, and I was thinking to work upon it since years ago. So, will you be able to help me with that idea to go to a good position, or I have to do it myself or something?
So, Ashna, do you have a team?
Ma'am, no, it's my individual idea which I have been working on, and I was thinking from a long time whether it is profitable.
Why don't you try your business model, the prompts that I'm giving on your idea that you have? We can discuss more on that.
Will you arrange some meeting, or will you be not able to do that?
We can do that, but post this meeting, we can connect later in the evening by 4 o'clock, maybe. We can sit and we can discuss. Okay?
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, chalo. So we have some answers, ideal customer profiles. Now you have to tell me. So Vihan, only the people who are answering and responding to me, Shubham will give attendance to only those people, not to everybody.
Okay,
That's
ma'am.
the rule that we set up.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, perfect.
And actually, I'm responding from my group. They are also working with me. So will they got also attendance or not?
Don't worry, whoever is answering, Shubham is taking note of it. Don't worry about it, okay?
Ma'am, but only from my group I am answering and they are also working with me. So they are not giving answering because there is some issues to send the messages. So I am responding to you right
At the
now.
end
So
of the
what
session
about
file, we
this?
will release the poll, okay?
Okay,
Okay?
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. So let's move forward. So now that you have your customer segment profile,
Ma'am,
I want,
ma'am,
yes,
when we need to present,
you have to present it on Sunday, Sunday or Monday. We will get back to you by tomorrow. What's the date that you need to present? As of now, let's build the business model and then we will be able to have a solid pitch deck, right? You also have to decorate your pitch deck right now on the theme that you're selecting. So we have a lot of work to do. So tomorrow also from 11 to 12:30 we have session. So let's get back, okay?
okay, ma'am.
So the next prompt is going to be this. Okay, I have already given this. I'm so sorry. Just 1 minute.
Ma'am, do we have to present this Sunday?
I will get back to you on that. So this is the content creation that you're doing. Okay. Now you cannot have these many words in presentation. You need to have concise words. Have you seen my presentation? I cannot put, thousands of words in the presentation. Too many, sentences, big paragraphs. I cannot do that. I need to have single line note making presentations, right? So that we need to concentrate. So I have put a prompt in the group. Please copy paste that and tell me. Okay. So tell me, people. So when you were building business model Canva as one of the assignments that we did last week. So are there any deviations that you see in the prompts? Uh, are there improvements or is it taking you to some other discussions? Anybody wants to speak on that कि मेरा आइडिया ये था बट चैट जीपीटी मुझे कहीं और लेके जा रहा है और मेरा आइडिया ये था एंड चैट जीपीटी ने उसे और एनहांस कर दिया anybody
Yeah, ma'am. So my idea basically was e-waste management and collection, but ChatGPT enhanced it by adding data management to it.
okay so is chat gpt helping you or deviating you
Ma'am, it's helping me a lot. It's advising me on many things.
perfect but Anmol and other people in the call please know that whatever answer ChatGPT gives, you have to double check, triple check, and multiple levels of check you need to. Okay?
Yes,
Chalo.
ma'am.
Next. So now that you have a unique value proposition and it gives you a clear one line unique value proposition, okay, that you can also change it based on what you want to convey. So let's go to the next prompt that talks about what you want to build. Okay? What exactly you want to build. So this is going to be your next prompt. Paste your problem wherever it is said, paste problem. Okay. Okay, amazing. One-stop platforms, quality guidance. Okay. Ace exams keep creating. Why customers would choose? Okay. Very nice. Anybody else than Anmol who wants to share? Parth has done. Very nice. Certified pre-owned electronics store. Okay. Brother, if you are saying certified, you really have to then define it. What are the certifications required? Okay. So that is one irony of ChatGPT. It tells you a lot of things. Then you have to again read it out and get back to it. What are the certifications required in India? Because a lot of places have different certification processes. You have to know that also. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Anybody else left, or we can go to the next prompt? Okay, let's move on. This is going to be my next prompt where I want to know what is the channel going to be? How well will I reach out to my customers? How will customers find you, right? So you need to know that. So the best prompt. Always remember, go-to-market strategy is one of the very, very important things. If you do it wrong, you don't reach out to your ideal customer, right? So go-to-market strategy is something that you have to be very creative to reach out, and also incur as less as possible fund to reach them, but earn more from them, right? And it's not just about creating the channels, creating the go-to-market, but also maintaining the relationship with them. That is also important, right? Okay, target customers, travelers looking for safe and transparent home rentals. Okay, government support. Okay. So always remember, any go-to-market strategy that says, that government will be able to help you, it's going to be a very, very slow process. Any business that wants to reach out through the government or to the government, it is going to take a lot of time. Okay, just know that your channels have to be very easy to move to your customers. It cannot be time consuming. If you take too much of time to reach out to your customers, how much time will they take their mindset to buy your product or take your solution, right? So, okay, let's go to the next one. After the channels, you want to know how are
Can
you
you
going to
please
make
wait?
money?
I'm sharing, ma'am. I'm sharing.
Acha,
Please.
acha, theek hai. Sorry.
Actually, text is not uploading here, so I have to take a screenshot every time.
No problem, no problem.
Ma'am, I've shared.
Oh, again, I said government support is something that the last thing that I will go to. Government takes a lot of time. Vriddhi, Payal takes huge time. I work there, I know it. That's why. Okay.
Ma'am, but the RWAs are supportive in this.
Sorry.
RWAs, Residential Welfare Associations.
Okay. But here, I see Payal has written online channels, offline channels, partnerships, yes, but government support, that is what I said now. If see, one thing
Yes,
is,
ma'am.
if you get government support, it is going to be the best, because if government is validating something and you are going forward, it's going to be one of the best things. ठीक है? But again, अगर आपको जल्दी किसी को रीच आउट करना है और आप गवर्नमेंट पे सपोर्ट करोगे, वो फाइल चलाएंगे, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे, अथॉरिटी के पास जाएगा, कैसे करना है, ये सब बहुत टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है, बहुत ही ज्यादा टाइम कंज्यूमिंग. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I have sent the next prompt in the chat in the WhatsApp group also. Please check that. Now you want to know, आपको प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट पता है, कस्टमर किसको रीच आउट करना पता है, ये लोग क्या पहले यूज कर रहे हैं, अभी के लिए यूज कर रहे हैं, वो भी पता है आपको. नाउ यू नो कि व्हाट वैल्यू यू वांट टू गिव देम एंड हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू रीच आउट टू देम. नाउ यू वांट टू नो कि हाउ मच विल आई अर्न, how much am I going to earn from this thing. So this is going to be your business model. If anybody says what's your business model, you have to say this is the problem, this is the solution, and this is how I'm earning money. ठीक है? Earning money is always the business model. Okay. Keep the platform free for students to maximize adoption, charge NGOs a subscription to post opportunities and manage volunteers, sell annual licenses to schools and colleges so they can track students' community services, offer a premium subscription for students who want advanced features such as AI recommendations. Oh, that's amazing. See, when you know your business model, you will exactly know सबसे ज्यादा पैसे किससे आ रहे हैं और कैसा अप्रोच आपको उनसे करना चाहिए. ठीक है. अभी आपको ये भी पता है कि B2C एंड B2B, दैट इज बिजनेस टू बिजनेस एंड बिजनेस टू कस्टमर, में कौन से हैं. लाइक एनजीओ इज बिजनेस टू बिजनेस, एनुअल लाइसेंस टू स्कूल्स एंड कॉलेजेस इज बिजनेस टू बिजनेस, premium subscription to students are B2C model, right? So you exactly know what is the best platform or best way to reach out to these people. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to, now that you know revenue, now you want to know कि मैं कितना खर्च करेंगे, हम कितना खर्च करेंगे इस business पे, right? To build this business, what exactly I need. Wait, I will show this to you. This is the next prompt. So this will tell you what are the different, costs that you will incur. तो अगर आपको कोई बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना है, you will know कि मुझे इतना बजट चाहिए होगा. What are the heads that will require the funds? Okay. Fixed costs are 2 lakh to 5 lakh, company registration, office setup, furniture, laptops, legal fees, insurance. Variable costs 50,000 to 2 lakh per month. Fuel, packaging, pickup materials, recycling charges. Marketing costs 50,000 to 1 lakh 50. Okay. Technology costs 3 lakh to 8 lakh. ठीक है. Operations cost 1 lakh to 3 lakh. Okay. Salaries. ठीक है. ठीक है. So Payal Vishwas says app and website development. So see the difference between the reply from, who was this? Who replied?
This
Anmol.
was very big.
Yeah, Anmol and Payal. Okay, so the difference between Anmol's and Payal's reply, if you can see, Anmol's reply has given uh, the numbers also, how much money he will, the expenditure he will incur. But Payal has given only the heads of the expenditure. So I think Payal, you also need to give me headwise cost expenditure incurred करके, ठीक है?
Ma'am, I just
Excuse
अथर्व,
modified the
ma'am.
prompt a little bit.
sure. हाँ जी.
Ma'am, like I have sent you like the model with all the prompts till now. I have combined it. I combined it around 3 days before. So
Oh,
I
perfect.
gave more than 10 prompts to make this. So it has the electricity, CA, what will be the salary, and the salesperson, two people who will manage the machines, two machines, rent of the place, and it has all of those things.
Sure, Kanch. I think this is a overall head of the expenditure that people will incur. There are a lot of small subheads that everyone needs to concentrate on, right? If you talk about salary, it's not just going to be the regular employee. अगर कोई आपके ऑफिस में आके झाड़ू पोछा भी करके जाता है, या फिर a peon that gives you, tea, coffee, that
Yes, ma'am,
consumables.
that,
Exactly.
ma'am,
So
that.
everything needs to be concentrated on. First, have an overall budget, what will be incurred, right?
Ma'am,
And
make
one of the
it
reasons,
3,000 for all of them because 18,000 for the two employees we have set for the machine because very less training is involved in the handling of the machine, and this is the minimum wage. So this is slightly above the minimum wage according to the circumstances in Delhi.
sure,
And
sure.
then
It actually, so one good thing about Kanch that he has said is about the minimum wages. And minimum wages also vary from different region to different region. For
Yes,
example,
ma'am.
if you go to Mumbai, any person that you want to keep as an employee or something, that person will charge a lot. If you go to Gurgaon, you have to give more. If you come to Delhi, the prices are different. To Noida, the prices are different. So you have to tell where you're going to set up and how much. So you can actually improvise the prompt to ChatGPT saying that I am going to operate from this region. Based on that, you give me uh, a budget. Okay, let's move on. So we have three more prompts to finish this. I will also share this slide in the group right away so that you can also check that. So the next one is this. You're gonna ask 10 KPIs for a startup in the industry that you have already mentioned, and that needs to include customer acquisition cost, lifetime value, retention, revenue, and a lot of other things. Okay, check that.
Ma'am, when
Bhumika,
will we get the attendance poll?
it will after we finish this session.
Okay, ma'am.
So, Payal, what you have sent is the conversion rate, the churn rate, average revenue per users, everything that has been given. Now, you also have to understand that few parameters, but I can see churn rate is one of the percentage that you need to keep it low. So, it always, the parameters that you see should not be high on all cases, but few of the cases it has to be low, right? Like churn rate is something like percentage of users who stop using or cancel subscriptions. So you need to check what are the parameters that you need to keep it high and the ones in low.
Now,
Okay.
when the meeting be ending?
Hanji Bhumika,
Ma'am, when will the meeting end?
I said after the session gets over. Because we started 5 minutes late, it's okay. Okay. So now let's go to the second last prompt for the day. This is about unfair advantage, where you say what identifying the possible competitive advantages for your business. Okay, so you have to now say technology, patent, data, founder expertise, partnerships, community, government support, network effects. So patent, even IP also in that case, intellectual property.
Ma'am, can I ask you something?
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, actually, I'm giving the prompts to like first from my group idea and second one to my own idea. ChatGPT is giving me best ideas in like my one. like मैं जो अपना मेरा जो आइडिया उसको बहुत अच्छे रिप्लाई दे रहा है बट जो मैं अपने ग्रुप का कर रही हूँ उसमें बहुत ही लो लेवल के रिप्लाई आ रहे हैं वाई
क्या कह रहे हैं आपके ग्रुप के लोग?
मैम जैसे हमारे ग्रुप का आइडिया है और एक मेरा खुद का आइडिया है तो मैं आपका प्रॉम्प्ट यूज कर रही हूँ दोनों में तो जो मेरा खुद का आइडिया है उस पे चैटजीपीटी बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्ड दे रहा है बट जो मेरे ग्रुप के आइडिया पे जब भी मैं अभी भेजा उस पे बहुत अच्छे रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आ रहा है
तो
ऐसा क्यों
पायल, मैं आपको ये बता रही हूँ कि you can work on both. You can actually talk to your team members also that if your idea is good, it's not just about the reply that response that ChatGPT gives, but also the rationale why it is not being able to give. Are there any gaps in the problem that you have identified or the gaps in the solution that you're trying to build, right? So what I'm doing is I have shared the presentation का जो prompt है ना, I have shared it in the group. You can see, ये मैं आपको पहले ही भेज देती. You could have just uploaded on ChatGPT and got all the answers in one go. But that is not what I want you to do. I want you to go one by one and understand जो आपने प्लान किया है और जो आ रहा है उसमें कोई अंतर है कि नहीं है. And is it better or not? If you had gone through an entire document in one go, you will miss contents in between. That's why I wanted you to go one by one. So what you can now do is, I have given the prompt ka deck in the group. You can upload it and get the answers. ठीक है? I want to just provide you with something. Copy link access. If you can go to the chat, so there is one AI tool to build your presentation. So this was introduced by, not introduced to me, okay? It was introduced to me by one of my mentors. So you can utilize this. I'm not a person to use that, but if it eases your process, you can go forward. I put it in the chat. I will also give it to you. वहां पर एक बार कंटेंट लाइक चैट जीपीटी से कंटेंट बनाने के बाद यू कैन टेल चैट जीपीटी टू जो लास्ट वाला जो मेरा प्रॉम्प्ट था इन द स्लाइड दैट आई हैव नॉट शेयर्ड सो this was the last prompt that I had given for the day, where it gives you a proper, complete lean Canva in 10 slide इन्वेस्टर पिच डेक जिसमें अगर आपको कुछ आस्क है कुछ रोड मैप यूजुअली अ पिच डेक इज प्रेजेंटेड व्हेन यू नीड समथिंग ओके लाइक मेरे को पैसे चाहिए तो मैं करती हूँ या मेरे को को फाउंडर चाहिए उसके लिए करते हैं या कुछ ऐसे राइट सो यूजुअली इट इज लाइक दैट सो आई हैव गिवन द प्रॉम्प्ट फॉर दैट once the ChatGPT gives you the content, you can copy paste in Gamma and ask it to make a presentation. You can also give, prompts like, since I am working on eco-friendly, manure related solution, give me a theme for that or something very good that you can say. And always remember, जब भी आप कभी present करते हो, you always start with a noun. Okay, that is a name of a company or name of the team that you can create. Imagine the presentation that you're going to do is for your company. So company start कैसे होता है नाम से, right? A brand value. Nike talks about its products only through saying कि Nike का product है. It doesn't say कि फुटवेयर कर रहे हैं इट सेज कि नाइकी का फुटवेयर राइट द नेम द ब्रांड सो यू हैव टू नेम योर टीम एंड देन स्टार्ट विद दिस ओके सो एनी
Okay.
डाउट फॉर टुडे सेशन आई एम आल्सो गिविंग यू अनदर टूल फॉर क्रिएटिंग
Ma'am, I have a question related to Gamma.
I have informed Shubham that he's going to start the poll now. What were you saying, Riddhi? I'm so sorry I missed it.
Now I have a question on Gamma. Gamma is used for presentations, right?
Hanji.
But ma'am, the present like for our design thinking, we thought of using Gamma AI. We created 3 presentations from Gamma. Like one of us had a subscription.
Okay. See, I'm just giving you a
So,
tool. If you want to use it, you
but
can.
the
Another,
but
Hanji.
the output was too AI. Like it was completely visible that it's made up of AI. The images, the backdrops, and everything.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay,
But
so
that is what
it
I'm
works
saying.
like
It
that.
just eases your it just eases your process. That's it. If you want to sit and make a
Okay.
presentation, I usually do that. I don't go to Gamma or presentations. I actually make it on Canva. I take a template and put my own
Yes,
content.
ma'am.
That is what I do. I really like doing on Canva because it has a real good, templates. If you
Templates.
find any, so if you find any template on Canva and it is on Pro and you're not able to access it, don't buy it. Please come to me. I have Pro Canva. I can download it and send it to you. Okay, that I can do it.
Okay, ma'am.
Any template that you
Okay.
really like and you want that to be your presentation template, you can contact me. I will download and give it to you. Just send me the link that you want that to be downloaded. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
anytime. Anything else that we can talk about?
Ma'am,
Anybody wants to?
can we make a 3D, website like using
I
Claude.
think we have also answered this question. You can do anything to tell that your solution, this is what it looks like. You can do a 3D, you can do a 2D also, no problem. You can create a test, a demo application for
Claude.
anybody.
Ma'am, if we don't get an advertisement, will that be okay?
You can. It's okay. It's okay, but I just want you to have a gist out of it. If if you're a customer and somebody is coming and selling your product, the one which you're planning, if somebody is coming and selling it to you, what should be there so that you will buy the product? Always understand if you're becoming an entrepreneur, irrespective of a regular business, a traditional business, or a startup, you should always think in the perspective of your customer. Always. You cannot say कि ये मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा है. नहीं होता ऐसे. आपके कस्टमर्स आपके किंग होते हैं. जैसे उनको चाहिए होता है आपको वैसे ही करना पड़ता है. ठीक है? So always understand that. Presentations.ai is another that I will suggest. And if you want to demonstrate something, right? I have another a real good you know thing that I will tell you, which is one of my favorites. I make flowcharts and flowcharts and Gantt chart and things like that using this. This is called as napkin.ai. This is a real good. I have used it in my presentations. You can use that also. Let me know if you need something, okay? Just drop me a message. Anybody who wants to connect to me today 4 p.m. I thought I told somebody we will meet at 4 p.m. You can drop me a text. We will connect from 4 to 4:20 or something. We can connect. Okay. If nothing more for today, let's end this session. But
Excuse me,
tomorrow by
ma'am.
11 o'clock, Hanji.
Ma'am, we need to make pitch deck and presentation both.
Sorry,
We need to make pitch deck and presentation both.
pitch deck is the presentation only,
Okay, ma'am.
है ना? Pitching is where you tell why, what, and how. ठीक है? Deck is the presentation only. Chalo then. Shubham, I think that's it for today. We can end the session. Thank you everyone for joining. We can catch up tomorrow at 11 a.m.